Hi guys, Kumar here, and this is part 23 of my C programming language tutorial. In this tutorial we're gonna be learning about recursion. It helps you write complicated programs in a simple way. And in this tutorial we're gonna be writing a program on factorial. So what a factorial is that it's, let's say you have a 4 factorial, okay? This is the symbol of factorial, and what it actually is that it will give you 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, and that will be the answer of 4 factorial, which is 24, right? So the same goes for any number, and in case of 0 factorial the answer is 1. So let's go ahead and write the program which calculates the factorial of a number. First, let's include stdio file, which is for scanf and printf, and then we'll have our int main function, and it will be void. So what we'll do is we'll take a number, integer number, and ask the user to enter that number, right? Enter number of your choice, and then we'll scan the number from the user, %d for integer, and ampersand num. Let me remove this. So now that we have the number, we have to find the factorial of this number, right? So what we will do is the factorial of %d is %d, right? So what we'll do is for the first %d, this one, we will give num. So that would mean the factorial of num is, and for the second one we will do something different which we haven't done yet, and that is we'll call a function. Okay, we have called the function before, but this is a bit different, and we will provide the function fact with num. Now we will create that function. It will be int, it will return int, and it will take an integer number. And one thing is that whenever you give a function, user defined function, after main, it's best to give the prototype here, so that compiler knows that there is a function fact that will come after main, right? So now, as I told you, if the number is equal to 0, factorial for that will be return 1, right? And else what we will do is we will return the number itself multiplied by what we will do is we will call the same function again by giving it the value n minus 1. So this is what recursion is, when you call a function inside itself, right? The function fact is calling itself. So let's run it and see if it works. Enter the number like 4, and you can see the output is the factorial of 4 is 24. So let's quickly see how it works, right? So what has happened here is you gave it a number, and then that number was passed to the function fact, right? What fact did is it checked if the number was 0. The number wasn't 0, right? It was 4. So what happened is the control came here to the else part, and then what it returned is n, which is 4, into fact n minus 1. N minus 1 is 3, right? The 3 came back here. Now the function has the value 3, and it came here. This if condition is not true, the control came to the else part. N, which is 3 now, is multiplied by n minus 1, fact n minus 1, which is fact 2. So the function will be called again, and this time value will be 2. This will not work, this will work. 2 into 1, function will again work. 1 into 0, and for that, when the control comes here, the function returns 1. In order to give you more understanding of this, I will show you how this function is working. So as you can see, this function written in green is the same function which is here, right? So here the fact num was fact 4, right? So let's start it with 4, and here is 4, right? Now what happens is, if n equal to 0, no, else return n, which is 4 into fact n minus 1, which is fact 3, right? So what is happening is, we are calling the same function again. For that I have written the same code again. Now n here is 3, right? This will not work, if will not work, and the control will go to the else part, and here n is 3 into fact 2, right? Which means we just call the function again, and for that I have written the same code again. Here n will be 2, and since n is not 0, this will not work. The control will come here, and this will be 2 into fact 1, right? For that we are calling the same function again. We are passing the function fact value of 1, so n will be 1 here, right? N is not 0, this will not work. The control will come here, and here what this function will return is 1 into fact 0. N minus 1 is 0. So we're calling the same function again, same thing. N will become 0, and now this if condition will work, and thus the function will return 1, right? So as it returns 1, where will this value go? This value will come back here, right? So what will happen is 1 into 0, sorry, 1 into 1 itself, which is 1. That means this else part will return 1, which means this will return 1. So we'll go back, and instead of this we will have 1. So 2 into 1, which is 2, right? This function will return 2, and that 2 will go here. So 3 into 2 gives 6, and this 6 will be returned here. Here 4 is already here, and 4 into 6 is 24. Hence this is a function we started with, and it is returning 24. So this 24 will go here. So that's why it returns 24. So that's all for this one. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't already to get updated about my new videos. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.